Hello and welcome to the Intuitive Messenger channel. They call me Mitchell, and this is your energy forecast for today, Thursday, November the 13th, as well as Friday, November the 14th, 2014. As always, thank you for taking time to retweet, post, subscribe, become a fan, support me financially on Patreon, and enjoy your coffee, your tea, your beverage of choice with me. So I truly, truly appreciate it. So today, Spirit wanted me to talk to you about colors. And colors are just so very, very important to me. I'm wearing purple today, so I'm definitely connected to higher spirit, higher chakra system. And if you, let me just dive in because I want to keep this short and sweet. But basically, you can utilize colors throughout your day, throughout your life, to help enhance, to help change, to help influence, just like cards and the signs and symbols and numbers influence on a daily basis. And think about, if you know Roy G. Biv, R-O-Y-G-B-I-V, the colors of the rainbow: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. That's the Roy G. Biv, the pattern that a rainbow makes, that light when it's split through a prism makes, and it lines up with our 7 main chakras. There are many more. There are chakras below, there are chakras above, there are chakras in your hands, there are chakras all over. Basically, chakras for me are the glue that holds this thought body in place, this physical body which is brought forth by thought into place. So diving in, if you feel like you don't have what you need, you might look to wearing some more red, because red is about to have. It's about your survival, it's about grounding, it's about that physical body, that livelihood, physical health. And one of the things that you can say is, I choose to ground to the core of the earth. And think about the core of the earth, that red, 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 red. And this base chakra is usually, not usually, but it is down at the base of your tailbone, the anus, that area. So it's really, really about being, human, the basic human physical needs kind of a thing. So if you feel like you're lacking in that area, wear some red. If you feel like you need to feel some more, like you've shut things down, if you don't feel sexual, your emotions are just kind of blah, there's no pleasure in your life, orange. Orange is the color to wear here. And then you can say, I choose to flow with the changes in my life, because this is all about bringing things into birth. Ooh, that was Bart. Bart didn't like the orange. He bolted. But it's, think sexual, think reproductive, bring things into life, into existence, going with that change and that flow. Moving up into yellow, this is the act, to act. This is the willpower. This is your energy, your vitality. And this is where you find your purpose. And one thing that you can say, obviously wearing yellow, is I choose to take charge of my life. Yellow. And I remember back when in 1986, I bought a yellow Corvette. And that's when my life really fully changed. I was 21. It's when I started acting, when I started teaching group fitness. I took charge of my life. Next, heart, to love. Now, a lot of people and a lot of things that I've read, there's a little pink in there as well, in the heart, which is green. Also you can use stones. So, you can buy a green stone, a red stone, a purple stone. Rose quartz is pink, and that's great for healing. It's great for emotional healing is what I hear and what I've read. Sandy Tedesco could help us with that. But the heart is the place of love. It's balance. I also believe the heart center is what connects the lower 3, which are very human, and to quote my friend Jennifer Hornberg, they're the vroom, 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 the meaty bass, like the truck. And then the other ones, the blue, indigo, violet, are the Tinkerbell. They're higher in vibration, kind of a feel. But the heart connects the kind of the spiritual with kind of the physical. It's emotional. So, it's kind of that in between. But this is where you find love, balance, compassion. This is healing. Green is about healing, all aspects. You can also state an affirmation of, I choose to forgive myself. Finding that balance, because forgiveness is, I think, just about healing. Moving up into your throat, blue. If you have trouble speaking your truth, most of the tarot cards that are about the logical mind and the Queen of Swords, there's blue there because it's about speaking. It's about moving forward. This is to speak, this communication, creativity. It's that resonance, where it resonates. And you can say things like, I choose to express myself. I wear a lot of blue now. I used to wear green, green, green most of my life. It was my favorite color. I know it was to find balance, to find healing. And then I started wearing a lot more blue to speak my truth. So moving into the third eye, which is this indigo color. It's in between the blue and the violet. And this is where your intuition happens. This is where the ideas, the imagination, perception comes in. This is if you need to see things more clearly. This is a great place to wear that indigo. I would call this a little more indigo. It's a little darker for me. The indigo, and I'll talk about violet in just a moment, because I go with white more than violet. But this is where you can say, I choose to listen to my intuition. Just state those very clearly. And then moving up into the violet, which is above, I use white light a lot of times rather than violet. And that white is your wisdom, your knowledge, that spirituality. This is where you can say, I choose to connect with those around me, with those higher up, with those that have crossed over through that veil. So they definitely use those colors in and out throughout your day. They can definitely help you. I know I went pretty quick through there, but you can Google you can just Google chakra and find a picture and save that on there. And maybe I'll post a picture that I have that I will utilize it as a reference later. So utilize that. And let me dive into the numbers and the cards and everything like that. So today is the 13th. 13th is the death card. This is the ending, bringing things to a close. It's also number 4, that balanced emperor kind of guy, and then it echoes again 13 and 4. Yesterday I pulled the ring and the 3 of swords, and the ring is often about commitment, contract. 3 of swords is about release, loss, and kind of tears. Let me pull another card today, and then I'll talk about all of the energy coming together. 29. So this is definitely about you. If you are a woman, if you're a man, this could be about the other person in your life, another female. If it was a man, it would be about a man or another man. So today, we're bringing things to an end. Utilize that balanced masculine energy as you find the connection either with yourself or with people around you. And tarot to add on to that is going to be 6 of Wands. This is about victory. You know, I know how I would interpret this, you know, connecting with the women in my life. There's going to be victory today as I'm closing things off, bringing things to an end. So the energy of today, if you need to bring things to an end, if you need to find balance, if you need to find this victory, it's available to you. You may also just be a part of this and see it happening around you. You can create, co-create, or miscreate. So what is your choice going to be? Stepping into the energy of tomorrow, which is the 14th day. This is our temperance card. This is about testing, trials, tribulations, running the race, you know, getting down and getting dirty, physically doing it. It also boils down to number 5, which is our faith card, our emperor, our hierophant, or our pope. This is often about our religious dogma, the constructs with which we live in. So that energy is kind of floating around out there available. And the lenormand number 5. I like it. 5 goes with 5. So this is the body. It's the tree, but it's about the body, the physical body, the body. And then the tarot to go along with it is going to be justice. So this is a time where you want to definitely, tomorrow for the 14th, you're going to be challenged a little bit and probably in and around the body. And this 5 number is shifting, moving, changing, and it's about our belief system. And then the justice card is about bringing things back into balance. So tomorrow is going to be a great day when the body is physically out of alignment, out of balance, and it's shifting and moving and changing for you to find that balance. Also, with as many updates, DNA changes, upgrades with the body and the vibration raising higher, you're probably going to feel that tomorrow, and it's going to feel like a challenge. And hold tight, because the balance will come in. That's what I feel personally for tomorrow. So there you have it. So it is official. I will be teaching intuitive animal communications at Through the Veil in Atlanta in June of next year. You'll start seeing more of that. But if you want to go, tell them Mitch sent you if you go and sign up, especially to see me. But yeah, I have an hour workshop that I'm going to be teaching just how to connect to animals, how to work with them, bring them home, get them to do what you want, wondering what they're saying, and just connecting with them overall. And loving them, and let them teach, heal, guide, and mirror back to you what's going on in your life. Check out my website, intuitivemessenger.org. Readings there, things available. Saturday, I'm doing one-on-one at Chapel of Spiritual Life. Sunday, Jamie and I are doing our live show, and it's filling up pretty quick. So if you haven't got your ticket, grab it now. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Namaste. Have an amazing day. Bye-bye.